Have you heard of the fantastic new golf shoes which actually will help your game? Squares will help you improve your balance, stability, and give you more distance.
You want to work on your golf swing authentically? Do it from ground upwards. Change your shoes, change your game.
I did, and I gained 7 yards. These shoes are designed with the latest performance technology, and in testing, they're proven to help add distance. Just go to getsquares.com to find out more. Squares, the distance golf shoe.
Having a corporate or charity golf event? Backswing Golf Events can supply your tournament with personable, professional golfers to entertain and fundraise on the golf course. They can accommodate any size group, whether it be 3 players to 500. They are your team. From range lessons, Beat the Pro, and Pro-Am style roaming, they're making lasting memories one swing at a time. So make sure to check out backswinggolfevents.com or call us direct at 661-316-3093 and book your pros now.
Hey, welcome back to Big's Golf Talk, BGT 2.0 on the Night Golf Network. I am John Quick, Big John Quick. He is the golf father, Bill Cuevas. And I'll tell you what, backswing golf events are very prominent here in Arizona. Kristen has been knocking it out of the ballpark for them. I see her on social media all the time, and she's been at area courses or even around my house. So, she's
doing double duty. She has a regular job on top of it all.
Yeah, flight attendant for Southwest Airlines. So.
Yeah, so she's a busy young lady, posting. We see all that money that she's raising, which is great. And that's why Amanda's not with us today because, she's doing one of the events herself today. So, good luck.
One of the things I wanted to talk about last week, Amanda and I kind of touched on this, and again, some stupid questions from the media that attends the Masters, trying to get a media credential at the Masters. You have a better chance at winning the lottery. Let's just say that. And then when you're a media member, such as myself and Bill Cuevas, you see some of these questions that come out and it's publicized in the public, and you're like, really? I don't get
just asked that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, for one thing, the question we talked about last week, is a 59 attainable at Augusta National? What kind of question is that? No one was even close to attaining that, so why would you even ask that?
I do like Brooks' answer, though. I
yeah.
Have you ever golfed here? Yeah, figures.
Well, another media bloop, if you will, was for the low amateur Neil Shipley. Now, by any measurement, a dream week at the Masters for Neil Shipley concluded with a dream Sunday. The Ohio State grad student who earned his invite to Augusta National by finishing runner-up at last year's U.S. Amateur, finished as the tournament's low amateur and played with and beat Tiger Woods during his final round. Mm-hmm. But Shipley's press conference after the shoot, 1 over 73 to Tiger's 77, ended with an awkward exchange regarding interaction he had with the 15-time major champion, or at least an interaction that one reporter thought he saw. Now, here's the transcript of, this interesting back and forth. The reporter questioned, I saw on 8 fairway he wrote something and handed you a note. What was that about? Neil Shipley, he didn't. Question, I thought he wrote something and handed you a piece of paper. Shipley, no, that didn't happen. The moderator, thank you for your time. Good luck and congratulations on your wonderful week. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all. Now, Bill, I'm sorry, but even let's just say, for sake of argument, that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's not anybody's business.
Nope.
What does that matter? And how is that golf news?
It's
How's
not.
that
But
Masters news?
it's not like, in the past where somebody handed somebody a feminine product and kept walking down the thing. You know what I mean? Unless that's what they were digging at, it made no sense. It made things really awkward. I mean, I don't know if you saw the actual interview. I was watching it, and the amateur.
I watched it, and it was very uncomfortable for these young men. Very,
and he's looking everywhere, like, what do I do?
Come and take me out of this hole.
Yeah, exactly. So I kind of felt bad for him. And what is it your business if Tiger Woods did give him a private note?
Maybe it was his phone number.
Maybe. Hey, give me a call. I'll work with you. Or you saw potential in him and you can help him out in some way or whatever.
Agent number, maybe.
Yeah. It shouldn't matter, but you know how people are. They're going to spin it. I think there was more controversy.
You can just see the nerves with this young man because obviously he went to Butler Cabin first before he went to the press conference.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch the Butler Cabin episode, you could just see him like looking at everyone
awestruck.
Cameras, yeah,
he's awestruck. I mean that place is sacred. It's like you're walking in on holy ground. Golf. It really is the way the people are and it's treated. I mean, there was help everywhere. Looking at the buildings and what they represent and everything like that. It's all taken for the spectator. Can you imagine a player?
5 questions off the top of my head that I could have asked better than what that report.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Question number 1 would be, being the only low amateur making the cut, how does that feel for you?
Mm-hmm.
How about what's in the future in your pro career now that you have Augusta National and the Masters under your belt?
Under your belt, yeah. Now, what piece of paper did he hand you, and what did it say?
And he said, "Oh, didn't happen."
Didn't happen.
And then he pressed it.
You know what? I was waiting after that thing happened for somebody to come out with something, because if it happened, somebody would have had it. Whether they would have researched the replays and everything to find that moment, because it is Tiger after all, and they do show him quite a bit.
I was waiting for somebody to say, okay, after now that he denied it, I have been waiting for a video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was waiting for it to pop up.
But even if it did happen, as I said, even if it did happen, once a kid says it didn't happen, let it go.
Period. It should have ended, unless it was something illegal or you question of something.
That reporter, and
he won't be. I can probably guarantee you he won't be invited back.
I was, and Amanda and I were talking about that last week.
Mm-hmm.
You ask a stupid question like, is it 59 attainable at Augusta National? I'm wondering if somebody's there like, Gary Smith, no credential, 2025. I'm wondering if there's somebody there that's saying that.
Honestly.
Or making note of that.
I believe that there's people there making notes of everything and anyone. That's why they want those things showing. They're all color-coded, who you are, what you do, everything else. And it's like supply and demand. We want it. We want to see it. You're going to show it, or you're going to get escorted out. So if you do something stupid, they can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want, when they want, how they want. You already signed the paperwork. You belong to them, and they will do what they want to do. So in that sense, yes, I think at that point there are people I've never seen in all of the events that I've ever done for media. I have never, ever seen a media center work the way the Masters was. That media center was incredible, not phenomenal. It was super. I've never seen anything. I was like that guy was looking when he was like, that's me. I was looking everywhere. I've never seen anything. It was incredible. And the view that you got to look out from that thing, I mean,
Right.
it was insane
Now,
how cool it was.
Shipley did appear on the
Mhm.
Pat McAfee show on
Mhm.
ESPN, and McAfee asked him about his experience, and he says, "I was so nervous. The last thing I wanted to do was swear on national TV or say something stupid. I also didn't want to speak out of turn. I was trying to look at the teleprompter, and that was going on, so I knew my cues, and I looked like a dumbass." Shipley explained of the creepy stare that took over Twitter when
It
in
did.
Butler happened, you know.
It was, and you can. I mean, anybody else that know it had to be nerves and stuff like that. But it's funny that he said, about using curse words and everything like that, because that could lead us right into this next part.
Well, here's
Of it.
here's the other deal. Not I'm getting more into the story. I'm seeing here. And Shipley continued to say, breaking down the situation of the note. This guy from Yahoo Sports. This explains it all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who he is. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Everyone else in the press room was there, like 20 people. I probably met about 15 of them. Then this guy from Yahoo Sports, who I've never met, says that to me, and I look over to the moderator like, who in the hell is this guy? Because it just didn't happen. I was so confused. That's why I was so shocked. And it sounds like this Yahoo Sports dude was looking for something to be exclusive, or I broke the story.
Yeah. Well, he broke the story that didn't exist. That's called fake news.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get it. I felt bad for him, man. It looked like a terribly awkward moment for him, especially after going through. He took a lifetime of memories that day. So it's crazy.
All I got to say to Neil Shipley is good for you. Congratulations. To be the only amateur to make the cut and remain there till Sunday is a remarkable feat,
Yes.
and good luck in your professional career, wherever that might take you.
Yeah. Congratulations. It was a pleasure watching you, especially that interview. You handled yourself well.
All right, well, let's get out of this segment here and let's head into our next segment. And somebody on the LPGA is on a roll. Who could that be? We'll talk about that next, and Live Golf coming up next here on Big's Golf Talk, BGT 2.0 on the Ignite Golf Network. We will be right back.